What do we do if we want to say, I don't know? How do we say not? What's the not bit?
Mish.
Shorter.
Mish.
Yes. Mishmash. Think of mishmash. Mm-hmm. So how would you say as a male, I'm not a doctor?
أنا مش دكتور.
أنا مش دكتور.
We don't want salad. We not wanting salad. We don't want salad.
إحنا مش عاوزين سلطة.
إحنا مش عاوزين سلطة.
Don't you know? You not knowing. Don't you know where the bank is? Asking a woman.
أنت مش عاوزة.
No. Auza is want.
Yeah.
The guitar at the dentist.
أنت مش عارفة البنك فين؟
Yes.
أنتي مش عارفة البنك فين؟
Try it again.
أنت مش عارفة البنك فين؟
Yes. Notice the helping vowel between bank because it ends in two consonant sounds, n, k, and the next word, fein, which begins with another consonant sound, f. So the net result is that you have to slip in that little helping vowel, il banque fein, which produces the typical intonation of the sentence. Enti mish arfa il banque fein. Mahmoud, can you say it again?
أنتي مش عارفة البنك فين؟
You hear that helping vowel? On to the end of our words like bank and cinema and walad. We can add tags. We can add the tags that mean my, your, our, etc. So bint is daughter or girl. How would you say my daughter?
Binti.
How would you say your daughter talking to a man?
بنتك.
Pick up the ak tag, put it on the end. Where's your daughter talking to a man?
بنتك فين؟
بنتك فين؟
How would you say my son?
Ibni.
Where's my son?
Ibni فين.
ابني فين؟
What's your name talking to a man? Name.
What is a?
Yes.
Okay. اسمك إيه؟
اسمك إيه؟
And how would you ask a woman the same question?
اسمك إيه.
اسمك إيه؟
You picked up the tag, put it on the end of the word. How would you say, where's their book? Where's their book?
كتابهم فين.
كتابهم فين؟
Can you see our daughter talking to a group? Can you see our daughter? You talking to a group is?
أنتو.
Yeah.
So.
And two, and then seeing?
أنتو شايفين؟
Yes. Our daughter. What's the tag for our? It's na. The tag for, and you need a little helping vowel because bint.
بنتنا.
Good.
بنتنا.
Put it all together again. Can you see our daughter?
أنتو شايفين بنتنا؟
With the helping vowel.
أنتو شايفين بنتنا؟
أنتوا شايفين بنتنا؟
Words like madrasa are feminine words. They're female words. And when we put the tag on the end, something happens. What happens to the word when we stick the tag on the end of a word, feminine word ending in a?
T pops out.
Yes, there's a spring and a little T and it pops out. And instead of being pronounced a, it's pronounced t. So how would you say my school?
مدرستي.
Yes. My school is in Egypt.
مدرستي في مصر.
It's in Egypt. There's no the.
مدرستي في مصر.
Yes.
مدرستي في مصر.
Glasses is nadara. Nadara. So how would you say, where's my glasses? Where are my glasses?
نظارتي فين؟
نضارتي فين؟
Other words that aren't feminine occasionally end in a vowel, like abu, achu. And there we have to make a slight change to the tag because it's clumsy to say abui, to putting, or abuak. So we have to make a few minor changes to the tags. Ik becomes key. So how would you say your father talking to a woman?
أبوكي.
Yes. All right. Where's your father?
أبوكي فين؟
أبوكي فين؟
And what about if I want to say my father? What does the E become?
أبويا.
Yes. Ya. It turns into a ya. You put a y in to make it simpler to say. Abuya. What about your father but talking to a man? We've had abuki talking to a woman, and to a man, it just finishes.
أبوك.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. So how would you say to a man, where's your father?
أبوك فين؟
أبوك فين؟
What about my brother?
أخويا.
My brother's in the cinema.
أخويا في السينما.
أخويا في السينما.
So that wall is taken up of our Arabic room. That wall of our Arabic room is taken up with the tags hanging up on their hooks, ready to go onto the end of the words, with the two doors and the gate. Samir, Samira. We're going to turn our heads and look at the other wall where we have a table, and this is our verb table. And on the table at the moment we have a vase, and we have stems in the vase. The stems represent the sort of core part of the verb, so like go, drink, come. And the flowers represent who you're talking about. I, you, we. So the stem for drink is shrab, and the flower for enna is for I, enna, So how would you say I drink?
أنا أشرب.
You can say enna, but you don't have to, because the flower, the carries the meaning of enna, of I. So you can say enna ashrab, but you can also just say ashrab, because we know it's enna, because the flower means you're talking about I. Ashrab, which means by itself, shall I? So if you wanted to say, shall I drink tea? Shall I drink tea?
أشرب شاي.
أشرب شاي.
And we can take off the flower for enna, and we could put on the flower for enta. How would you say, do you want to drink tea, or shall you drink tea?
تشرب شاي؟
Mm-hmm. Talking to a man. Mahmoud?
تشرب شاي.
What about if you wanted to talk to a woman? Now we have to add a tail as well. Some of our stems have flowers and tails. If you want to talk about enti, you to a woman, you take enter. So we've got tishrab, and you're going to add a tail to it as well, which is easy to remember because it's the same as the ending of nt, e. So how would you say to a woman, do you want to drink coffee? Will you drink coffee?
تشربي قهوة.
Yes.
تشربي قهوة.
And to a group, it's the same as the ending of N2. So there's another tail going on there. So how would you ask a group, do you want to drink cola?
تشربوا كولا؟
تشربوا كولا.
What about the flower for we? There's a sound connected with we in Arabic, a particular sound that keeps cropping up whenever you're talking about we.
إحنا.
Yes, it's on the end of...
Na.
Yes. This n. Every time you talk about we in Arabic, it's associated with the n. In the flower, it's ni. So we're going to put ni on the beginning. And take a different stem. We've looked at the stem shrab, meaning drink. We also have the stem ruh, meaning,
To go.
yes, from the same root as raya. So, how would you say, shall we go to the school?
Terugne.
Okay, this is not a tail now. We don't need a tail for we, just a flower.
Neru.
The school.
المدرسة.
Yeah. Say it again, try it again, together.
نروح المدرسة.
نروح المدرسة.
The flower for he is ye. So how would you say he goes?
يروح.
Yes.
How do we find the flower for he? Where's it taken from?
It just is ye.
Yeah.
Ye.
Okay.
Yeah. Enter, nt, and to. The sound t is often connected with you. And here again we've got tishrab, tiroh. The sound n is often connected with ihna, we. Nishrab, niroh. But ye just is.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Yiroh, because he is huwa. Yiroh, huwa, yiroh. And here, there's something a bit peculiar about here, but it's helpful to us. It's exactly the same as enter. There's no reason why it is, but the flower on the present verb is exactly the same as enter. So she drinks is exactly the same as you drink talking to a man. So how would you say she drinks?
تشرب.
Yes. Shall she drink water?
تشرب مياه.
We can also
تشرب
use the
مية.
verbs with their flowers after words like mumkin, possible, can I, can you, can we, and lazim, necessary, which we use to mean must. So we can use them by themselves as a suggestion. Tishrab shay, do you want to drink tea? Or we can use them after words like mumkin, lazim, or always, want. So lazim literally means necessary. But if you put a verb after it, you say necessary, we go, that means we must go. So how would you say we must go?
لازم رايحين.
Okay, now we need the verb. We're over on the verb table in the vase. We want to say we go, not we're going. It's not an ing.
لازم نروح.
Niroh, yes. Niroh.
نروح.
Lazim niroh. We must go to the bank tomorrow.
لازم نروح في بنك.
Yeah, we don't need any word equivalent to. So you just say going the bank. So we must go to the bank.
لازم نروح بنك.
The bank.
البنك. البنك بكرة.
Mahmoud,
لازم نروح البنك بكرة.
say it again.
لازم نروح البنك بكرة.
Notice again the helping vowel. Il banka bukra. Because you've got banka b, bukra. Il banka bukra. What about he understands? The stem for understands is fahm. And what's the flower for he? He understands?
ي
Yeah.
يفهم.
Yifham. Yifham. It's just
Yifham.
like ham and eggs. Yifham.
يفهم.
He must understand. How would you say he must understand?
لازم يفهم.
لازم يفهم.
And what about can you go? Well, we're going to say that with the word
ممكن.
That's right, meaning possible. So what we say is possible, you go. Can you go to a man?
لازم.
Can you, not you must.
Oh yes, not. Yes. ممكن نروح.
You and t and t.
Okay. ممكن تروح.
Tiroh.
تروح. ممكن تروح.
Can you go to the bank tomorrow? To a man.
ممكن تروح البنك بكرة.
And put the helping vowel in. Try it with the helping vowel.
ممكن تروح البنك بكرة.
Yes.
ممكن تروح البنك بكرة.
What about talking to a woman, saying you have to or you must? You have to go now. You have to go now to a woman.
لازم تروحي.
Yes. Hit the last he.
لازم تروحي
Now.
دلوقتي.
لازم تروحي دلوقتي.
Did I miss the... It's the feminine that puts the E on the end?
Yes. No, you didn't because you were talking to a man. So you
So you
said
don't-
تروح
Yes.
because you were talking to a man, enter.
So that has a flower, but it doesn't have
That's right.
the
The
other end.
nt,
Yeah.
talking to a woman, has the flower t that stays. You don't take it off. You
Yeah.
leave it and you add e for nt, and n2 you add oo.
Okay.
So, but it all starts with the flower t.
Yeah.
Tishrab, tishrabi, tishrabu. The main difference is there is a slight movement in the stress on the word. So tishrab, enter, tishrab, enti tishrabi, entu tishrabu. We can also use it after want. So how would you say to a woman, you want to drink tea? Or do you want to drink tea?
أنتي عاوزة تشربي شيء.
Good.
The longer version is انتي عاوزة تشربي شاي. Alternatively, you can do without انتي and just say عاوزة تشربي شاي, and it becomes evident you are talking to a single female.
Because you've got the relevant flower and the relevant tail for enti. If is lao, lao. So how would you say, you must go now if you want to drink tea to a woman? Put it all together. You must go now if you want to drink tea.
لازم تروحي دلوقتي لو تشربي.
You want, over this wall.
You want. أنتي عاوزة تشربي شيء.
We don't really need the
أنتي bit.
mahmoud.
لازم تروحي دلوقتي لو عاوزة تشربي شاي.